Am I the only one who's inclined during holiday season to engage in more self-destructive behavior than usual? As someone with an eating disorder, or for a lot of people who struggle with an addiction, the holidays can be extremely difficult. And I know for me, in recovery, I learned to talk about my addiction as a disease, but it's also a dis-ease in my thinking. And when that dis-ease gets really loud, it can lead me to major setbacks and even relapse. And what I used to think was that my dis-ease was really loud. Let's go act out, mother. What I've learned over time is that my dis-ease is more like an ASMR track. Let's go do something compulsive and feel like shit afterwards. Yes, that is how quiet my dis-ease thinking can be. Especially with my eating disorder, dealing with food around the holidays is extremely tricky. I made this pie. Do you want to try my pie? No, I'm good. Try it. Come on, just take a bite. Just take a bite. That's okay. Please. Please. No. Or when I'm dealing with financial struggles and people pleasing. Thinking we should put about a $75 limit on what we spend on each other. You can't put a cost on friendship. I was thinking more like 30. Pandemic fatigue. I don't know how I feel about doing Thanksgiving this year. Let's pretend there's no pandemic. Yes, I know. We could get COVID tests and then quarantine before we see each other. You are such a little. We can always do Zoom. The Wi-Fi sucks. So how do we conquer negative self-talk? Awareness. One thing that I did was I decided to start writing down every single shaming thought that I had about myself. You're a loser. Your mom and dad don't love you. You're not very talented. No one's ever going to subscribe to your YouTube channel. You're not enough. Let me just tell you that I was doing a lot of journaling. It's amazing how much we'll allow ourselves to believe the dis-ease thinking that we have about ourselves. And so I've decided to set a rule for myself that if it is negative thinking, then it's my addict brain. It's that brain that is trying to sabotage me. And so this might sound crazy and you might look crazy, but when the negative self-talk becomes a spiral, just stop and tell your head to shut the f*** up. Can you just shut up for 1 minute? You are so... The point that I want to make is that as an addict compulsive overeater, I have to be very vigilant of my thinking. So what I've learned to do is to be constantly in a place of self-appraisal of how I'm thinking and talking to myself. The most important thing that I can do is to continue to put my mental, emotional, and spiritual health first, and then allow everything else to fall into place, especially around the holidays. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And in the comments below, tell me how you are putting yourself first during these holidays so that you can actually show up for the people in your life that you love.